Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLees. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for 90 Day Fiance the other way and stuff, okay? This is season 2, episode 10. Let's get it started, okay? If you have not done so already, what should you do? What should you do? Okay, if you've not done so already, you should follow me. No, you subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. I'm getting tired. Let's get ready to breathe it on out. Okay, you ready? Okay. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Remember to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and anyone around you, okay? I keep forgetting to pause my television. It be tripping or whatever, okay? But, what was I saying? Oh, you can like this video, comment in the comment section, share it. You can also follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Boom. Okay. All that is in the description box below. Let's get to these people. Okay, first up we have Ari and Beniam. Okay, Ari and Beniam is still pregnant and confused, and I feel like they're both poor, and I don't know what's going on with them, but it is what it is. So we see Beniam is taking her mama to meet his family, okay? Because the mom, like, I'm just worried, you know what I'm saying, if he can take care of my daughter because he's poor and this is a third world country and they ain't got running water at the little inn that he would live under or whatever, and now I'm nervous. So it's like his sisters and cousins and uncle and aunt. It was a few people that was there that was meeting with or whatever, and it's like, this is my daughter. I'm going to be leaving her here, so I'm concerned about, if she'll be taken care of. And his family, it's our job. Like, we're all family here. So, it's our job to help him take care of her. So, like, she'll be fine. Like, we will take care of her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then at the restaurant, they eating the food. And I'm like, why that food look like, is it like a hibachi grill they're going to cook the hamburger on? What they finna do? Honey, they ate raw food. They say the meat is cooked a little bit, but that's it. And I'm like, that's raw hamburger meat. It looks like raw hamburger meat and raw cut up steak. I'm looking like, and the mama said, like, don't that make y'all stomach? I was like, well, yeah, sometimes it do. We got medicine for that. If you cook it, your stomach, y'all don't have fire or a stove? Campfire, nothing, girl, not on my watch. And then they have this tradition to show respect that you let the people feed you. You can't feed me raw food. I'm gonna die. I'm either gonna die from not eating it or eating it. Either way it go. No. No. Nope. Let me leave. No, it was so nasty, but I digress. Okay, that shit was raw. Now the family brings up how, in their culture, you know what I'm saying, the man goes out and works and makes some money and does all those things, and the woman or the wife stays home is a wife at home and takes care of the children. Like, they don't go do nothing or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And the mom, like, well, okay, I guess that is what it is or whatever. And they bring up how he is a dancer. Okay, he dances at night in clubs or whatever. And the mom brings up how he's out at all times of the night. Okay, and I know Ari don't like that. Now Ari does say, like, I know if I don't support him, he won't like that. If you don't want him to be a dancer at night, then why you with him now? I'm just so because she got pregnant. Anyway, so, but the mama recognized her daughter just won't say shit. So the mom then brings up, well, I have questions about his past relationships, okay? And his sisters or cousins or aunt, whoever the girls was, bring up how we had concerns too. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we did not support this, relationship in the beginning, because, you know what I'm saying, in his past he hasn't had good relationships. And he now has brought another American, a white woman, here, and we feel like if this one doesn't work as well, okay, all right, will you then leave and go back to America and then take his child with you? And she was like, no, like, if we don't work out, you know what I'm saying, I would hope that we could still like travel back and forth. That's why I want to get him a visa, so that way, you know what I'm saying, we can always be. We don't have to just be here. We can do it both. I'm like, so you are trying to get him. So what she must be doing is she must be moving there to be with him while they apply for a visa over in the States or whatnot. I'm like, girl, I just could not. But she do say like if they don't work out, she would not let him see a child like the first wife did. Now I seen the wedding video of him and the first wife. He has a type, okay? Okay, she just has black hair. They did a whole little dance at the wedding. The wedding was in America. They didn't get married over there. It was in America. I'm saying in the country somewhere, and it was all elegant and shit. Until they went to that gym, where the reception was, and was dancing around and flipping. So it's obvious that his first wife was also a dance partner or whatever for him, because they did a whole dance that was awkward together, and it was too sexual for me for a wedding reception dance, even if it was bride and groom. I don't want to. This porn stars have porn star sex at their reception. I didn't want to see it. But again, he has a whole type. But I digress. Now we do see that Aria and her mama then go to see him perform that night. Oh, this is a little club. It's so loud in here. It's a club. It's a club. And they're the only white people in there, but it's fine or whatever. And then the mom was like, I wonder how much money can he make in here working. Like, he can't make that much money working in this club. I'm looking like, how you know? How you know what he do? Leave that man alone, okay? Anyway, we then see he comes out and he's dancing and whatever with some girl and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, who's the girl? The girl is another ex-girlfriend of his. I'm looking like, oh, he has a lot of ex-girlfriends. Anyway, the mama then said, all right, oh, she's cute. You better be thinking about that when you at home by yourself at night. And he's out with her dancing all sexual like. Okay, I think they have great chemistry too. I'm like, who says that to their pregnant daughter? Okay, now Ari brings up, I am a jealous person. Okay, now I feel like anybody who says they are not jealous are lying. I'm not jealous, but you're not gonna play with me. But it's not jealousy. It's a difference. Jealousy to me means no matter what that person's doing, and no matter how innocent it is, you find cause to find issue with it. That ain't me. If you do some bullshit, I'm not gonna get jealous. I'm gonna get pissed. I can stand to see my dude be like friends with a bitch. I can stand if my dude is a dancer and I'm aware he a dancer, I have to deal with that. I'm not gonna get. That's how you make money. You know what I'm saying? But if some bullshit is afoot, we have issue. Okay, but I'm like, I do think people cannot be jealous. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, she then said, you know what I'm saying, but you can tell she kind of, jealous because she's asking, well, yeah, that's your ex, huh? Yeah, and I'm like, girl, you pregnant. You the white girl in the club. Leave it be. You know what I'm saying? Now, they then talk about how he used to be and why him and that girl broke up. He brings up, I used to tell like little white lies. And this is the bullshit. He said, because my exes didn't trust me, I had to tell white lies. So what the fuck you mean? He said, like, I used to work at the club as like an MC, and I would, be the DJ, hey, must be the money. You know what I'm saying? Hype the crowd up. He said a girl came up and was talking to me in my ear, and she was saying, whatever song she wanted to be played. Her makeup, her lipstick got on my shoulder, and because I knew my girlfriend would not believe me if I told her what happened, that I had to lie. He says, so it took me 3 hours to get the lipstick stain off my shirts before I got home, because she wouldn't believe me if I just told her, well, a girl, is it lipstick on my thing? A girl was talking to me and her lipstick. I'm like, if you tell me you was gone for 3 hours because you was getting lipstick off, that's a lie. Okay, if you was on an extra 3 hours into the night, you lying. You should have came home. I would have believed you more. Oh, a girl was on my shirt. I would have believed that versus, I had to take 3 hours to wash a shirt. What the fuck? Burn the shirt. Say it ripped. Anyway, that's all it was for them. And she's like, you can't be lying to me. I don't want no lying. If you say so. Next up, we had Ji-Hoon and Devin, okay? Girl, look at these fools. These fools out here in the rain. Blame it on the rain. Out here talking in the rain. Mainly because Devin then got up because she's pissed. No. Ji-hoon got up first because he's pissed. Devin got up second because she's confused about why he's pissed and because she don't speak the language. And now his parents are fussing because the dad is on Devin's side, the mom is on Ji-hoon's side, okay? And then they left the mom and the dad and the kids and they out there talking in the rain. And now when the mom and dad was during the confessional and they were disagreeing, the mom then said, get out of here, get out, get out the way, whatever, let me talk on my own, like, leave so I can say what I want to say. And all the mama was saying was, I don't like how Devin was saying that Ji-hoon scammed her. That is what made me mad. I can understand that, but Ji-hoon mama, your son still is not responsible. Now, he did not scam her. The word scam is the wrong word. He did lie to her, okay? He lied to her. That part is true, but no, he did not scam her. And I keep saying, Devin's issue is that Devin put herself in this situation, okay? And so the mama, like, I just don't like that she said that or whatnot. Now, when they all sat talking, she's like, why were you being selfish and spending money on yourself? Like, why were you doing that? And he said, well, because initially I did not take you serious. I'm saying because it was a long distance thing or whatever, and the baby wasn't here yet. And she got pissed. She's like, you know what? Fuck you. Don't talk to me ever again. You never loved me. With the whole time I was pregnant. I said, Devin, let me look at in my face because Devin just pissed me off. Devin, you got pregnant by a stranger. You got pregnant on a one night stand from a dude you met like a week or two ago. No, he did not love you. He did not, okay? And this is the risk you take when you get knocked up by someone you don't know. You did not know that man was lazy. You did not know that man wanted to sleep in. You did not know that man had a part-time job as a delivery person because he likes fucking naps. That is your fault, Devin. I just wonder how bad is Priscilla's father, her first daughter, if she chose to marry Ji-hoon. Is he dead? He has to be dead. Okay, because what other option could it be that she would then choose to be with the Asian, Japanese, Korean, I can't think what he is right now, stranger who she met here on vacation and got knocked up by to be her husband, and then she moved her ass over there with them, not asking for not nan bit of proof that he had shit set up for her and the two kids. That's on you, Devin. You fucked up your life. I don't blame Ji-hoon. I don't. I'm not moving from not nan place without God's honest visual proof of what we doing next. Okay, you didn't ask for not nan piece of proof. That's your fault. Okay? And again, you never loved me. No, he didn't. He didn't have a chance to, bitch. It was just dumb. You need to accept that. You need to accept the role that you play and who you have as your fucking husband, Devin. Do that, okay? Anyway, except I got knocked up by a stranger. This made me mad. So he then walked back over, like, just listen. I'm saying, once the baby was born, I realized, damn, this is real. That's when it hit me that I had to change, okay? He said, but I made mistakes, but I'm going to change going forward. She's like, okay. You need to prove to me that you want me to be here by giving me the $3,000 that you gave to your mama. Okay, I need that money right now. He says, okay. He gets up to go to his mom. She says, she's like, it's not about the money per se, but I just want proof that he really saved the money. This is what you should have asked before you booked a ticket to come back. Okay? Anyway, so he go to his mama. He like, Ma, we gotta go to the ATM and I need that money right now. And they like, what? He like, yeah, I gotta give it to Devin so she won't leave. The dad then said, we can't go in the morning because it's nighttime. And he's like, no, she wants it tonight. So the mama mad, like, why she won't do this? Like, well, I give it to her, she won't leave. I just don't like, it's not right that we have to pay her to stay here. Like, how much money what she needed to give her in order for her to stay here and love my son. I mean, if your son wasn't a fuck up, I don't know. He's fucked up because of you, but I'm gonna leave that be because you somebody's mama. Okay. Now he gives her the money, okay, and then she's sitting there crying in the rain. I just need you to take me back to the hotel. I'm like, girl, I could not. And then the next morning, he come over to see her and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? He like, look, I will do better. Okay, sometimes when I get upset, I just say stuff, that I don't mean. And you can never do that, Jihoon. Ever. You can't do that. Listen to me, okay? You listening, Jihoon? Your money needs to go into an account, a joint account with my name and your name, okay? Not your mom's name. I agree with that, you know what I'm saying? And we will use that money to get us a new apartment, okay, for a month. And then if within that month, if you don't change, I'm going back to America. He says, okay, no problem. My money is your money. I love you. And they hug. I'm looking like, again, this is stuff that she should have asked you home for before she moved here. She can't blame that man for that. Not today. Okay? We then have Tim and Melissa. I don't think I like Melissa. Only because I always feel like if someone cheats on you and you stay, you can't keep trying to make your life hell. So I don't like that. But I feel like Tim staying, so that's on Tim. So he's been there for 2 days. Uno, dos. And then Melissa brings up how, with him moving here, it doesn't mean that we're, okay. Like, it's not that at all. Like, he has a lot to do to prove to me, that we can be together. I would get that if he just cheated. He cheated a year ago. I feel, and I'm not saying that there's my leg hurts. I'm not saying that there's a timeline to forgiving someone. I'm not saying that, but I don't think I would stay with anyone that is a year later and we're still talking about the affair he had or the cheating that he did a year ago. I would not want to live in that upsetness for a year. Anyway, she tells him over breakfast how she told her mom what he did. So the mom is aware. The mom is disappointed. The mom isn't happy. She has not told her father. Now, he's not at the table crying. I had to work so hard to get them to like me. I don't want to ruin our relationship with them. Just be prepared because my mom is very upset. I'm like, see, that's why you can't be doing that. And I want to just earn you again. I want to earn your love and your trust again, Melissa. Okay? And I don't want to ruin the relationship I have with your father because we're so close, even though the language, I'm like, oh, God, shut up. Okay? She brings up, I've heard this all before, of him pouring out his feelings to me. And all of that, you know what I'm saying? But I just, he has to put action behind it. I'm like, if he only cheated once a year ago and he hasn't cheated since, what more do you want him to do? Like, I don't know what else you want him to do besides not cheat. If he's consistently pouring out his heart and being emotional and letting you know how much he loves you, what does he have to do to get you to leave it be? Now, did he continuously cheat? That's different. But as they making a scene, he cheated once before she moved there, and she just still pissed. So I don't know, okay? Anyway, at dinner with her family, it's her mama, her daddy, and I guess her sister. And then the mom knows. When he gets there, the mom at first is nice. Oh, hey, Tim. Hug, like real nice. Like, I'm not being fake. I know what's going on. I just, I can't be mad all the time. So... But the dad, of course, don't know, whatever. So they sitting down, eating and whatnot. The mom said, you got fat. You're fat now. And I'm like, I mean, damn, bitch. Body positivity. He says, well, yeah, I just need to work out. You know what I'm saying? He took on a chin. And then, the father asked, what made you, move here? Because before, she was going to move there. So, like, what happened that made you move to Colombia versus my daughter moved to America? And they all looking like, oh. So they kind of explain, like, we just felt like we needed more time to work on our relationship and some issues that we had. So, I'm saying this is the thing we chose to do. You're like, okay, cool, that makes sense or whatever. So the dad then go away to get some, get some liquor or whatever. And then the mama and Tim was talking. And the mom like, I know everything, okay? And then Tim like, I just want to earn back your trust and this and this. He crying again, talking to the mama. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, It's not her parents' business. And this is the main reason as to why, you cannot tell your parents or people in your life the bad things your boyfriend or girlfriend does, because when you stay with them, it's then your person has to fix shit with you and them. And that's not fair. I feel like when you are trying to be engaged and be married or whatever, you need to keep what's going on between y'all, because it becomes harder when the family then, I don't like you. And I don't like you because you did this and this and this. And then, it causes more strain. The fact that he moved to fucking Colombia for her, and then now he has to prove himself to not only her but to her mama, I think is unfair. I think he has to prove things to her. And as a parent, when you then see the person who hurt your child has made up for their changed person, and your child is happy, you shouldn't have an issue with that. Because why would you want to remind your child to be pissed the fuck off? I feel like her mama is reminding Melissa, you need to be mad. Be bad like me. Okay, be mad like me. And again, I'm a firm believer in what happens in people's relationships is up to them. But once you tell people the bad things, you then invite them into your relationship. And they then have opinions. And they then feel like they can then judge it and tell you what to do. I don't, not today. Okay, anyway, because he moved to your country. Give that man some slack, okay? But I digress. And I feel like her parents are selfish if they want the man or the woman to I'm choked, to make things up to them while trying to make things up to their child. Like I'll like make up things up to my child first, because when I see you treating them good, then I'm good. That's it, okay? And that's all it was. So then I'm like, you gotta do more. I'm like, what the fuck ever. The dad still don't know. Jenny and Submit. Jenny and Submit go meet with Submit's brother, Ahmed. It's Submit and Ahmed or whatever. And it's because, the parents still don't approve of Jenny and Submit's relationship. My eyes are y'all, I'm sorry. And so, when they meet with him, Jenny brings up how the last time she saw Ahmed was the day that his family came and got him from their house, and she found out he was married and everything. And so, that was traumatized, and I bet it was. So, he tells him, like, our parents still, don't want y'all together as a couple because of Jenny's age. Like, ain't no point in me sugarcoating it. Like, that's what it is. And saying they're concerned how people will look at our family. It'll bring shame to our family. Shame to the family, whatever. And so they don't like it. And Jenny issue, like, well, I feel like that's dumb. Like, why is everybody concerned with how other people feel, but nobody care that Simon is happy? You know what I'm saying? My thing is he's happy or whatever. And saying, and I understand that, Jenny. I get that or whatever. Because my parents, like, I don't want my parents unhappy. I don't want my brother unhappy. We just have to find a solution. Jenny then said, well, how can we fix it? Because I ain't going nowhere. So, I'm here. What we gonna do? And so I say, well, I think you should come and talk to our parents, like face to face or whatever, because we all need to figure out some kind of way to, wrap this shit up to where, nobody else feels some kind of way. And Submit issue is, I've tried to talk to them before. It did not work. And I don't want to be forced to be put in a situation where I have to choose between Jenny or my family. I don't want to lose my family. I don't want to lose Jenny. I'm like, well, you can't just stay in limbo. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the good thing either. And so they like, well, I guess, we can go and all have a conversation or whatever, and admit, say, but I'll still talk to the parents again, but I think we all need to have a conversation. And that's how the episode goes up. I feel like each couple here is going through some bullshit, and I don't know why. Submit need to come to America and be with Jenny. Boom. Okay. Tim and Melissa. Tim needs to leave Melissa alone, and Melissa needs to find somebody else in Colombia, because her mama probably won't ever forgive Tim. Okay. Boom. Devin and Ji-hoon, we know that they're together in Korea, chilling or whatever. So I guess they fine. He finally figured out how to get a real job And then Ari and Biniam, hopefully he can come to America because her mama ain't gonna ever be happy with them over there in Ethiopia. Okay, and that's my whole review. Peace.